The market falls into Friday the 13th. Did the bulls forget about Christmas? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that we were looking for a pullback that was buyable in a B wave before we saw the C wave start higher toward that 6,300 and 22,000 area on the ES and NASDAQ, and that's exactly what we saw as the market pulled back into support yesterday. Now the question is, can the bulls hold? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, as always, before we jump into the chart, we are going to take a look at the indicator and see how it did yesterday. If you are new to the channel, we have built a custom trading view indicator that has proven over the course of an entire year that it is profitable and doing well and kills the market. And when I say kills, of course, I don't mean it wins every trade. There's nothing out there like that. Please don't look for things that are going to be, oh, it should win every trade. That's not real. It's not how trading works. Trading is about discipline, using stops, and understanding the market, and this does all of that for you. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 5-minute SPY chart in Trading View, and this is a Trading View indicator, so you do have to have a Trading View account to use it, and you need real-time data for the ES and the NQ. And anybody can get a Trading View account. Actually, once you sign up for the indicator, I give you a link that gives you a discount on Trading View. So you can get that account and get it set up. But you do have to have a Trading View account. If you already have one, great. It's called Invest with Jacob Pivot Point Pro, or IWJ Pivot Point Pro. You can see I turn it off and on. The sell and buy come on the chart. Makes it super simple. If it says buy, you should buy. If it says sell, you should sell. And today we started off a little slow. These two buys are essentially one trade because you didn't stop out here. We give instructions on how to use the indicator properly so that you can use it and be profitable. And I tell people you should have a 50-cent stop from price when you get the buy signal, and this was about 606.11, and this one down here was 605.83, so it was only about 30 cents apart. So this never stopped out until you got the spike down. Then you stopped out here and got a new buy signal here. So you had this loser, but then this winner absolutely ripped to the upside. Really good. They reversed you to a sell right at the top, and then you sold straight down from there. Another really good trade. So we only trade till 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 1 p.m. Eastern Time, because the second half of the day tends to be choppy. Usually like this up here. However, they did follow through a little bit to the downside at the end of the day. So you did get one more losing buy right here before at 10 o'clock, but the two big trades were really good, a buy and a sell here. And that's what, if you execute the plan, that's what makes the day good. So indicator doing well again. If you want to be part of this, guys, it really takes all the guesswork out. It is a price action indicator. It's forward looking, not backwards looking. It doesn't rely on moving averages that happened last week. It relies on what's happening right now. The top of the ranges, the bottom of the ranges. It uses price action, volume, and several other things to get great entries for you. That's how it finds the top of the range and the bottom of the range. Okay, these are actually pretty good support levels that put buys on here. They just broke and then came down to a major support level where it held. So it is using price action. And if you want to be part of this, where you don't have to think and look at 20 charts and do all this stuff, there's a link down in the description. Click that link. It'll take you over to where you need to be. And we have it right here. It's $59 a month. You just click down here to get the indicator. You can get it for $5.90 for a year and get a 2-month discount. And I love it so much, and I know you're going to love it, that I give a 30-day money-back guarantee. You get the indicator, you use it for 30 days. If you don't like it, shoot me an email and say, hey, this didn't work out, and we will give you a refund and move on from there. Now, as you can see below, people are loving it. Tons of people using it and commenting and saying how good it is and how it's helping them trade. So you can scroll down, check those out as well. But I really encourage you to get this because I think it will help you. It makes trading super simple. You don't have to think about a million things, and it's helping tons of traders. All right, now let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. Yesterday when they moved up, we wanted to see a 4-5 here, but no big deal that we didn't get that. That's just what you want to see. And then we said we would look for a pullback that was buyable into this support zone. They are still above the 60.54 level. They have held support so far. And as long as they stay above 60.50, I'll give them down. There's major support just below the 764. So as long as they stay above 60.50, I would look for them to hold and try to push higher up from there. And this is very likely because of the size of the initial move up. This is likely an A, B, C of A. Can it be all of A and B? It can. That would make for a very extended C wave. We've seen some of that in this market anyway. But I would look for A, B, C like this up toward 6,300 overall, where the A wave is targeting maybe 6,150 or so. Then one more pullback and then up. But this is what we'd be looking at overall, is about 6,300 to the upside. And that is, again, assuming they can hold 60.54 in a direct manner. If they break down below 60.50, okay, then we're looking at that bigger ABC we talked about yesterday in wave 4. I've been talking about wave 4. It should come down into wave 1 territory, which is 59.50 or so. And that 59.50 to 6,000 area, I think, will hold this any kind of drop. I don't think we're going anywhere in a big way. But 59.50 to 6,000 would be the target if they did break down below this. And that wave 4 would move down to its natural area, which is in wave 1 territory, because this is a diagonal. So this wave 4 was shallow but deep enough to be considered a valid wave 4. I do still think it has a pretty good shot of holding this area. But if they do break down, 59.50 to 6,000 here would be the target. Over on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, much stronger overall. They pushed higher on Wednesday, rather. They're still above their 50% retrace, so they haven't even retraced into where you consider a normal B wave zone. So they're still looking very bullish. This would be considered an A and a B. We'd look for C up into that 22,000 to 23,000 area. Can they get an A, B, C for A like this and then a B and C? They can. We'll just have to see what happens when we get up into that area, if the C wave is going to extend directly, or if we're going to get A and then B and C after that. So that's how we would view the NASDAQ holding any move down. We would look for it to hold the 21,467 area. Anything below that, and it's very likely we come into 21,150 as the next support level, and below that 20,900. So looking for the NASDAQ to continue to stay in a bullish structure. Remember, it should outperform the ES, which it's done, to the upside, because it had to play catch up. It was very behind on its all-time highs, and now it is starting to lead again. And we would look for NASDAQ to hold and then lead the market higher from 21,467 or higher. Again, anything below that, and we likely come down to 21,150 or lower. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go and click that link, and it'll take you over to our webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial. That's because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it, become part of our trading team. You can actually sign up, come sit in the room, see what's said, see what's done, never trade a thing. Make sure it's for you and you like it, and then you pay for it and you move forward. You don't ever have to spend a penny, and you have nothing to lose by checking it out. Now, we do have a yearly discount if you want to check that out. It also comes with a 7-day free trial, but also we have incredible training material. If you want to know how to find these key levels, we have our Elliott Wave 4 beginners course and our advanced Elliott Wave course that teach you all of the stuff that we use to find the key levels and understand the market in a way that makes sense. In our advanced course, we go through the exact patterns we're looking at right now, such as those diagonals we're in. We go over advanced fib levels, which are very applicable in this overlapping market. We also go through double and triple threes, flats, triangles, trading Elliott Wave, all of the things that you would want to know in the advanced portion of it. Now, if you know a little bit about Elliott Wave, this may be for you, but if you're just getting started, I understand. That's why we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. This course is helping real traders make real money and finally understand the market in a way that makes sense. It can be so confusing when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up. And that's because the news doesn't matter. It never has, and it never will. I can cite example after example, and if you believe in the news cycles, you are behind the market. The market is forward-looking. It already prices in things that you know about, and it doesn't care what the headlines are. Elliott knew this long ago, and he knew what happened when key levels held, and he knew what happened when key levels broke, and that was the key to the market. So to learn that, you can take this course, which is 25 videos, where we go through your introduction, your expectations, the mindset and emotion, the KISS method, and why this works. You can go through your chart setup and tools, where we go through every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave and why, and how to use it. And the Elliott Wave for Beginners area, where we go through each of the waves, the corrective zigzag, theory of alternation, the pivot, everything you need to know about Elliott Wave theory to make sense of this irrational market. Now, the cool thing about both of these courses is if you want to get them at a discount, you can get both of them at the same time for $37 off with our bundle pack. However, if you want to get them for free, you should check out our monthly rooms because they are included in this price. The amount of stuff you get for these prices, guys, is nowhere matched on the internet. You get my room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video that's 45 minutes to an hour long where we go through all of the stocks, day trading, training, we go through anything you have a question about. If you have your own personal stocks and you want to know where they're at and what to do, we go through gold and Bitcoin and everything else, go through all the counts, make sure everybody knows what's going on. And on top of that, you get the Elliott Wave 4 Beginners course and the Advanced Elliott Wave course, all for just $49 a month. It's an incredible, incredible value. I think you guys will love it, and you get that 7-day free trial to come in there, check it out, and make sure it's for you. Now, we trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade, so we do trade quite often in my room. But if you're looking for individual stocks, futures trading, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, and then you get futures trading, individual stocks, income trading that absolutely crushes the market, and his advanced training, reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price and get you big multiples on your money. And it's how he structures those trades that's so unique. It's something you really have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, our key takeaways for today. They need to hold 6,050 on the ES. As long as they hold that, we should look higher towards 6,150 next and then 6,300 overall. They break down below 6,050, then we're starting to look more towards that 5,950 to 6,000 range down below. Over on the NASDAQ, they're looking to hold the 21,467 level. If they hold that, they can move directly higher towards 22,000 plus. However, if they break down through that, we'd be looking at the 21,150 level. Guys, it's the weekend. Grab yourself a drink. Get out of the house, do something cool with your family. It's the Christmas season. Go see some lights, and I will talk to you next week.